Thanks for your continued support of the Farming Sinz YouTube channel, it's greatly appreciated. Smash that like and sub, then ring that bell to get notified for more great content. Changelog, what is new in patch 1.9.1? Please note, as with all major updates to Farming Simulator, you may experience stuttering on the first game launch after the update when using mods or custom graphics settings due to shaders being recompiled. New additions: Massey Ferguson MF6S, Massey Ferguson MF7S, Massey Ferguson MF2370 Ultra HD, Massey Ferguson MFRB 4160V ProTech, Fendt Squadra 1290 NUD, Fendt Rodana 160V Combi, PC/Mac, added paste, Ctrl+V, support for text/password input fields. Changes and improvements. Mixer wagon info HUD works again. Fixed folding issues on the cotton harvesters. Fixed issues with bale transport tools. Bales from missions can now be stored in the bale and pallet storage. Fixed automatic motor turn off on the John Deere CP690. Fixed functionality of plows to properly remove chopped straw from the ground. Proper hardware profile mapping of Intel Arc GPUs. Updated to FSR 2.2. Updated to DLSS version 3.1, bug fixes and stability improvements. Screen space shading rate bug fixes and improvements. Modding. Improved terrain occluder performance requires resaving of the map with the editor once. FS23, not too long until Farming Simulator 23 launches. Farming Simulator 23 releases on May 23 on Nintendo Switch and mobile devices powered by iOS or Android. Highlights of Farming Simulator 23. 130 plus real and authentic machines on Switch and 100 plus in the mobile version. 14 crops to sow, plant, and harvest now with grapes, olives, and sorghum. A variety of field activities extended by plowing and weeding. Establish production chains and use powerful trucks to transport your goods. Tend to farm animals like cows, sheep, and now, chickens. Enjoy tons of possibilities on 2 new maps, including collectibles. Tutorial mode, AI helper and a new auto-load feature for logs/pallets assist you. Pre-order now. Farming Simulator 23 releases on May 23, but you can already pre-order the game for Nintendo Switch and mobile devices running on iOS or Android. Check our product page for more information. Now let's check out the new free farming bling brought to you by Giant Software.
Rated E for everyone.
Yo, what is up, my homies? You're here with Farming Sinz, and we're going to check out that new stuff that came with the patch. It's awesome stuff. If you want to see a little bit of the Farming Simulator 23, that video will play at the end of the stream, my friends. Just give me 1 second here to maneuver some stuff. I want to say hi right quick to, we got Abigail in chat, we have Southern Farmer, we have Brandon, we have Gimme D's Nuts. Hello friends, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And I'm getting distracted here. Where is there it is. I'm getting everything queued up here right quick. Alright, we're good to go there. Alright, let's go over to the game. Alright, so we're going to check him out in the shop, and then we're going to check him out in real life right quick. We're not going to play with it tonight, but we'll do that another night. Hey, Xander, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Alright, so if you go under brands, go to Fendt. We'll check out the Fendt stuff first, because Fendt is awesome. They got stuff from two awesome brands, Fendt and Massey Ferguson, I believe it is. So if you scroll all the ways over here, you'll see the two here, the Rotana 160V Combi and Squadra 1290N UD. They're going to cost you, base is $84,500 for the round baler. The square baler is going to cost you $164,000 doubloons. So the small one that does the round bells is going to run at 140 horsepower, weighing 6.7 tons. It's going to do bells between 125 and 150 cm. I don't know what that's about. Okay, we'll skip that. 10 miles per hour working speed. And for the square beller, you're going to run at 275 horsepower, weighing in at 13.4 tons. It's going to do 180 to 240 cms. And again, 10 miles per hour. Let's check out, let's see if there's any customizations on these bad boys right quick. Now, we already do own them. So you can get the standard. Let's see, standard, and then with bell turner on the back. It's going to cost you $2,000 additional. Your foil colors are going to be standard. Nothing fancy there. And you could obviously do your license plate. Nothing fancy there. All right, let's check out the square beller of Fendt. So you got all your tires that you could want there, and license plate. That's it. And we're going to show you these things at night and during the daytime, because I think they look good at night as well. So now if we go back, let's check out who do we want to see? Massey Ferguson. Let's see if we can remember our alphabet, folks. There's the M's. Massey's right there. Alright, so what you want to look for is the MF6S. It's going to come in at $113,500. It's going to run between 135 and 180 horsepower. It's got a CVT transmission. 280 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour. It weighs 7.6 tons. And you have engine size, you got 135, 145, 155, 165, 180, and back at 135. You have a whole lot of tires like always. Nothing new there. Now you have some interesting here. You have exclusive setup, which we're looking at right there on the roof. And then there's efficient. It's going to cost you $10,000 for the exclusive, and it's free for the efficient. Let's see, design. We got oh, okay. So this is the anniversary. So this is standard. That's anniversary. And both of the tractors that we did buy are running the anniversary paint job. You can go 3-point, or you can go with the weights: 820, 710, 600, 490, 380, 270, 160, and nothing. You got front wheel loader attachment here. We got the hauler, and we have the quickie, or none. You can put the pro sensors on there. Yes, sir. And you could also do the GPS, assuming you got the GPS installed. And license plate. And you have a whole lot of wheel customizations here. So if we go, let's see, you got standard, you got wheel weights, you got wide tires. You got wide tires with wheel weights, rear twins all the way around, and back to narrow and standard. And that's going to be the same for both tractors. It looks really good. Can't wait to see it in game. And then the other one is, I believe it's the MF7S. That's going to cost you $125,500, and it's going to its power range is going to be 155 to 210 horsepower. Excuse me. CVT transmission, 305 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour, and it's going to weigh 7.7 tons. Let's take a look at this. So you got the 155, you got the 165, you got the 180, you got the 190, and the 210, and we're back down to 150. All the tires are the same things that we just saw. You're going to have the same options, exclusive or efficient. You're going to have the same option with the anniversary edition paint job. And all the weights and the 3-point options are the same. You got the same 2 attachers at the front, or no. You can also put the sensors on here if you'd like. GPS again if you have it. And license, nothing fancy there. Another nice tractor here. We're going to check that out. And then if we keep going, we're going to get on to essentially what we already looked at. So you have the MF RB, this is a tongue twister, 4160V ProTech. This is the round beller. It's going to cost you $84,500. Power requirement of 140 HP, 6.7 tons. We already discussed all these facts, but let's see if there's any customizations. Nope. Same as what we saw with the Fent. You get it with or without the end turner. Foil colors are going to be the same, standard, and license plates. And then we move on to the square beller from Massey Ferguson. It's the MF2370 Ultra HD. That bad boy is going to cost you $164,000. It's going to have all the stats we just talked about, and you're going to have tire selection, so you can sport your favorite brand, and a license plate. Without any further ado, let's check this out. Let's see. Let me get caught up with chat. So the front I have a picture of Peterbilt on my profile. Cool. We're going to check that out. That's my favorite truck. Yes. That's the one he's working on. So let's go over here. So right now it's nighttime because I wanted to show you these things at night and at day. So here we have the 2 small ones, and they're pretty much identical, other than one's Fent and one is Rotona. And one's the Massey, and I do have it fully extended. So this is what it's going to look like during operations. Let's hop in this cab. The tractor looks good. That screen looks a little hazy there. It's exactly what you would expect from a beautiful Massey. It sounds great, looks great, ready to do the job. That's what it sounds like running. We went with pink wrap for the Masseys and green wrap for the, or blue wrap for the fence. Watch out, Fent, here we come. Then you got the bigger of the two here. This one has got the loader up front, 3-point in front. We got the, again, the same paint job. Let's check out all the detail here. And if I can get past this thing, Jesus Christ, let me out of here. There we go. So you got strobes on the back end. I love these little round lights. They look good. It's also a good place to go to nap unless you got somebody on the farm that might decide to turn that on you. I don't know what a bell Sinz would look like, but I'm not going to try to find that out. But as you can see, they provide plenty of light. And there's the same thing right there in the Fent. It's going to have the same thing. It's going to have the dual strobes up top and all the good stuff. I believe it has the round lighting on it as well. Yes, it does. And then we're going to discuss what came in the pumps and hoses. But first we're going to go to daylight because I'm sure you guys are tired of what we're looking at here. So let's go back down to, and I hit the wrong button. There we go. Let's fast forward this to 360. Let's get some daylight going on here. Come on. I meant to do that before the stream. Forgot about it. But anywho, so what you got is these two cool things, and we're going to check those out in the shop right quick. And yes, you can attach them to each other. They have an option to have a hose rail on the back. They also have this cool option to put this down here. Ooh, look at that money going. Alright, cool. So let's check this out in the shop, and hopefully by the time we get back it'll be daylight. So we want to go to slurry stuff to see this, and it's right here. So if you scroll over, this is an upgrade to the Pumps and Hoses DLC. If you have it, or if you have that season pass, you will get this. So if we go over just a little bit more. So the first one is the smaller of the two. This is the G415. It's going to cost you $345,000. And this has a pump on it too. It says here, pumps can be used to pump liquid manure and digestate from umbilical application. The container can be used as interim storage for liquid manure. Water storage will positively impact the pump condition. So you want to fill it up with water as well to keep your hoses clean. So this is going to require 400 horsepower, 700 liters of fuel. I think that's weird. Don't know why that's there. 5 miles per hour working speed, but you can disregard that. This will hold 15,000 liters of liquid cow juice, and not the kind you drink. 16 tons is its weight. It has a working capacity of 2,500 meters, and you can put digestate, slurry, and water in it. It's going to be one of those two products and water. I should say that correctly. So your options here on the small one, and this is going to be the same for the big one, is a platform that adds this little thing. And that's actually kind of cool. That drops down and you can put something in the back, and we'll show you that here in a minute. So we'll leave that there. If you select no, so if you're going to tie these together, your first one's going to say no, because you need this little hitch right here to connect to. If you put that on there, well, there's no hitch. Now there is an extension for the front, which you see here, which I think might still connect under there. I haven't tried that yet, folks. We'll leave that for your experiment. Then you have, so this attacher type. So you got the long and you have the short. And I think that's the purpose behind that, is to be able to maybe still attach while you have that back on there. And then you could have the reel on here. Now this reel will hold a 200 meter hose per unit, and it does have stabilizers, and when the stabilizer comes out the pumps, we'll show you all that stuff here in a minute. And then you can put a license plate on it if you like. There's no other customizations there. Now the big boy, he's going to cost you $380,000. He's going to require 400 horsepower to drive him. The next two things you can disregard. This will hold 25,000 liters of slurry or digestate, and then obviously you're going to put some water in there to keep your lines clean. It's going to weigh 20 tons, and it has the same working opportunity of 2,500 meters. Let's take a look at this. So all your stuff here is going to be the same. You can do it with or without the platform. You can do it with or without the extension on the front hitch, and with or without the hose reel. Again, this one too only holds 200 meters of hose for folks. Let's see, type it up. Oh boy, don't see a Southern. Okay, they're talking about the picture for his truck. Alright, so now still not daytime. Come on, hurry up. We need some sunlight here, folks. Probably should have just went to a sleep trigger and slept. But anywho, did we skip a whole nother day? I think we did. So let's we're going to select that last one. We're going to turn on this truck, or this tractor, I'm sorry. And if we unfold, it's going to lower it, drop the flaps. I love that bright light, work light behind there. So if we go back here, you could stick your water pump machine in there, so you can refill this thing on the go even if you're not near a water supply, which is really nice. Or you can put whatever else you want. I'm assuming you can connect the hoses right here, because I'm thinking, yeah, see, when you elect to have this, there is a hose going from the bin to this, which connects here. So this will be where you connect your hoses. That's where your license plate would be. Interesting tail lights though on this, but they do match the trigger. Okay, now we have daylight, so let's slow this down right quick before I forget. We want to do boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we'll do that. And then you have your hose back here, which can all be compiled through your tractor. And you can refold it. You can do all your umbilical stuff from right here. And we're running a 1050 here with major hoses on the front. And it seems to be handling this just okay. And you can see that we have our hose. It's almost full. Actually, I can hold more hose on here on that front end. Between these two trailers, we have 28,000 liters of digestate, and we're holding 12,000 liters of water between these two bins. And what's really nice is you can actually see there's the poop juice and there's the tank with the water. It's very visual. And that's everything you get with this update. Now I want to know how stable this is at full speed. Can we get it up to 39 miles an hour? Let's see. Haven't tested it yet. There's a lot of weight back there. I don't think it's going to be a problem for the 1050. I guess it really depends on what you're running. We're only 10 miles per hour slower than what we need to be. Can we reach top speed? I think we can. There's a better angle of the poop juice in the water. Still climbing. It's just going to take you a while to get to top speed unless you have an overpowered piece of equipment, folks. Oh, there's something else I forgot to tell you guys about. There's something else that came with this, and it's going to look a little intriguing. So we thought we were getting new hoses by a different brand. What they actually did was they replaced what was already in there and just branded. Essentially all they did was stick a brand on it. Let me see, where is it? I think it's to the right. Yes, here we go. The umbilical cord. There's only one umbilical cord. It's now branded. It wasn't an additional. So here you have all the same capacities. You got 100, 200, 300, and that's what I meant. 200 capacity is what's going to go on that reel. 300, 400, 500, and back down to 100. And you could choose between all these awesome colors. You got black, you got orange, you got yellow, you got red, you got blue, you got green, and you got brown. And then we can't forget this little off-white, I guess we call it. Now that's everything that came with this. So if anybody's interested in the pack, you can get that still at full cost. That's going to cost you. We can go right back here. Just give me 1 second, folks. I will share that with you. Share screen. There we go. So the pumps and hoses is $17.99, folks. Full price, and you will get all of what you see here to play with. Lots of stuff. Oh, there was something else I forgot to mention. They do. Where is So you now have the capabilities of disconnecting a piece of equipment from this BGA process from the rest of it, and you also have there's supposed to be a weigh scale thingy. I don't see it in the picture here. I don't think they've updated this yet, but we can go back to the game because I believe we can find it there. Let's go. I knew I was forgetting more stuff. Give me 1 second here. Nope, keep doing the same thing. Let me go back, and I forgot I already had something queued up. There we go. Let me cue that back up. Alright, now that that's set, let's go back to the game. And if we go into build mode here, I believe that's where we're going to find it. Although I don't know where it's going to be. So let's go on a hunt. I'm thinking it might be safe to say it's going to be under productions. Separator, stationary separator, keep going. That's not it. Ooh, I should have looked this up before. I forgot. Let's see, maybe it's under decorations? I forgot that I wrote it down, and I think I threw away my note. Now, where to find this stupid thing? It's basically a way station. I don't know if it brings any value to the gameplay other than maybe realism. And I got way too many mods on this gameplay. I don't think that's where it is. Let's see. Selling, greenhouse. So much stuff, I know, right? It's absurd. When do you think FS23 will be out? Or never? FS23 is, we already discussed that. That's going to be out on May 23rd. It's going to come out for Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android devices. And you can pre-order it now, I believe, on Switch. I don't know about Android and Apple. And I'm having a hard time figuring out where that's at. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let you check out the 23 footage and call it a stream, folks. Next time we're on, we'll have that ready and we'll show you what that other piece of equipment looks like. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy this.
Farm on the go with Farming Simulator 23 releasing May 23rd for iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch. Farming Simulator 23 includes more than 100 authentic machines, 2 new maps, and new mobile gameplay elements such as production chains, chickens, and 3 new crops. Pre-order on the App Store or pre-register on Google Play. Nintendo Switch Edition pre-orders are available at select retail stores and the Nintendo eShop. Let the good times grow.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you at a while. Have a great day, folks. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Be sure to check out the next stream will be Logie Bear. Catch you at a while.